Hey guys, it's Shubhak with another Pokemon Duel video, and today I'm going to react to the update 7.0.7, and I will be reacting to all the figures also. I have read some of their attacks, but I have not read all those new Pokemons and have not read them fully. Now let's get started, and to kick things off, I have scored 39th rank in the last month, and it is my highest prize record also, so congrats to me. Now let's get started with it. Okay, this one looks interesting. Yes, I know they have added shiny Mega Rayquaza. Thank you for playing Pokemon Duel, and for a limited time we have added UX Shiny, Mega Rayquaza and the Meteoric Teachings plate. Oh wow, they're also giving the plate as player past purchase rewards. This is just like Celebi, and it has the same ability as normal Mega Rayquaza, which makes no sense as normal and shiny Rayquaza. Base Rayquaza has different forms, different abilities. So they were lazy enough to not to make another ability for shiny Mega Rayquaza. That's all for this one. Before I read this one, let's have a look at these notices. Bug notice: Supersonic Sky Strike. The game may freeze when you use Supersonic Sky Strike. Okay. How in the world he uses the flying types we move in the first place? We will see. I think Fan Rotom, it's because of Fan Rotom with its played stack attack can use the flying type Zero. Now let's have a look at this spring event happening now. The big notice. UXRC is finally here. Ageless forms, get ready for them. The weekend exclusive time boosters are here. Yes, I read about them, they were great. Special weekly login featuring UX Cube and X Cube. That's great, but it's nothing compared to the tank free booster they had given us before. Special login bonus featuring an X shiny Metagross. I better hope shiny Metagross is good, because we will not even be having shiny Metangs, so we can't even evolve it, and I don't think it will have the ability to get +1 MP either after evolving it from the Metang, so it will be pretty useless as compared to the other normal Metagross. But it's always good to get a steel type event reward, as there are not many, because there is only one, and that is Alolan Slash and Sandshrew. Basically they have one figure and half of the gem. Okay, so play sale is also back. Now let's have a look at the Arceus wheel. UX Arceus is finally here, now introducing the mythical Pokemon UX. Yeah, Extreme Speed is also good, and the Judgment is just a remake of Sunset Strike with no additional effect, and return just fills your Z gauge by some amount, which is equal to the half of your present Z gauge, I guess. And when this Pokemon is when it enters the field, you can select another type Pokemon and give that typing to the Arceus. I wonder what will happen if we choose Kangaskhan. It will add another normal type sign to the Arceus, or will it even get the option to choose Kangaskhan? Other people will have to check that. And it cannot be excluded either, and it cannot move to Ultra Space either. Get ready for X, Ageless Shield form and Blade form. Why they have typed them two times? Okay, the first one is heading and the second one is the description. Okay. Double-Edged and Honedge are scheduled to appear during April through Player Pass. Okay. The weekend, so they have not added them yet, which is also funny. I don't know what were they thinking. The weekend exclusive time booster Spring is here. Win league matches on weekend during the event to receive one time booster Spring period. Time booster Spring is guaranteed to have an X or higher figure, so you can get one such booster in this way. And so we can get one booster on Saturdays and Sunday, which guarantees us X. Hopefully it only takes 6 hours or less time to open them, and they have given the schedule. These are the dates, and okay, why they have given the time? They could just write the starting time for the first day and the ending time for the second day. The event duration is subject to change. Okay. Champion League or higher. Special spring weekly login bonus. Okay, yes. Week 1 there is nothing special. Week 2 we are getting X cube. Week 3 we are getting UX cube, and 4th week we are getting 150 carbonite and 150 AIs for some reason. The useless tickets. And the event duration is subject to change. Special login bonus featuring shiny Metagross. For some reason I thought the wheel just looked like Mega Metagross wheel. By the way, I have not checked the full wheel of Mega Metagross. I have just had an overview of the Mega Metagross. When this Pokemon is on the field, your Pokemon deals +1 damage for each Pokemon on the field. While this Pokemon is on the bench, it gains +1 MP. Okay, so it's just like Shiny Rayquaza. It gets +1 MP of the bench. It's great. And even half Gemco. So plate sale is also there. I will also like to buy some plates later. Now let's have a look at the monthly point rewards. I've heard Arceus is way low. It's just about at 1000 points, and they're giving I think 2 Mega Metagross for player pass people, which is also great. Please load in name of what, Ponyta. Okay, so they are giving shiny Metagross, sorry, shiny Rayquaza and Mega Metagross. Let's have a look at this pony, little pony 3 MP. Okay, at the start of your turn, this Pokemon may route move to a point 1 or 4 steps away in a straight line instead of an MP move. If it does, the Pokemon counts as having already battled. Your turn ends. Why the second part? Okay, so that it cannot be used in combination with Zoroark, because the ability will be too OP in combination with Zoroark. At the start of your turn, this Pokemon may route move to a point 1 or 4 steps away in a straight line. 1 or 4. Okay, we will have to test it. It is having kick away and dodge. The wheel is pretty good for a runner. The kick away is also good. Now let's move forward. They are giving Onyx. And let's have a look. No, I can see it. It's pretty good that they changed its MP from 1 to 2. Now ground remove and metal coat can help to evolve it easily. They have also added Metang for some reason. Oof. Big oof. And this Metagross mask, it looks cool by the way. Metagross or Mega Metagross? Just Metagross. We're also getting Steelix, rare Steelix. They are now just teasing us with things. Buff it and are placing it in the monthly points. How cruel. Gold booster, Rapid Dash. Yeah, it has the same ability as its lower form, Ponyta. It's sad that it only has 2 MP because it was supposed to be the fastest Pokemon in the Gen 1, as much I remember from that episode from the anime, where Ash had evolved a Ponyta into a Rapidash. Overheat. Okay, next turn is Hornrill. The battle opponent is knocked up. Wow, it's great. These purples are just OP. Flare Blitz. And I think Rhydon also has the same purple. Moving forward, and Matang, another gold booster. Victory Mask, yeah. Another Rainbow, another Onyx and Steelix. Why? Another Metang. They have not even changed it. The gold is pretty mediocre. It doesn't even deal good damage. We will come back to Arceus, although I already talked about its build. Let's have a look at it again. Return increases usage by half of its value. Okay. RCS is good and the ability is also good. It's a pretty good standalone figure, and it is the only figure to have all the 18 Z moves, but it can only use 3 of them at a time. And the XQ Metagross, wow, I always wanted one, and I can have one if I play enough to get 1800 points this month. I don't think I will do that because we are not having any free boosts, so it's pointless for me or any other free-to-play player, I would say. But it's pretty good that they are giving it as free figure. UXCB, okay, now I will have to play because I had also missed the first one. And Rainbow Boost, UX Flareon, okay. Flareon always has 4 additional miss than the other evolutions. Arceus mask, wow, it just looks like a Power Ranger mask. And another Necrozma golden form, Ultra Necrozma. Now let's have a look at its build. I don't know what are its ability and its attacks, the new ones. When this Pokemon moves from the bench to the field, or when this Pokemon appears as an evolution, the abilities of the opposing Pokemon that have a cracked marker are lost while those Pokemon are on the field. You are a psychic type, the ability is trash, total trash. Meteor Mash. After the battle, this Pokemon deals plus 30 damage while it is on the field. After the battle, okay, so is it stackable? Well, doesn't matter as it is only there for 7 turns. Teleport Beam moves the battle opponent to a point 3 steps away. The battle, the same one as the Kadabra. Yes. Now let's have a look at the other figures from the shop. The figures will be pretty OP. I hope they had given us another free booster. So let's start with the UVs as they were the main ones this banner. I will start off with Blacephalon. And by the look of animation, it is not connected to fire types at all. Ultra Beast. Until this Pokemon engages in its first battle after moving to the field, the purple attacks of the fire type Pokemon gains +1 star. Okay, so I got proven wrong. If this Pokemon knocks out its battle opponent with one of its attack, the opponent's remove gauge is reduced to half its max value. This Pokemon can MP move to other Pokemon on the field. Okay, the ability is good, and I had made a concept view for Blacephalon where only it could get a +1 star, but I think I was right about the +1 star thing. And the purple attack Mind Blown, which is its main attack from the main series, knocks out the battle opponent and attaches a final marker to this Pokemon. Why they are giving final markers to these Pokemons like Azumarill and this Pokemon? Okay, never mind. Shadow Beam, we know what does, and Cold Signal. So it's good to get another Cold Signal Pokemon, but it does not get benefit from any Pokemon in the US as much as I can see. While all the other UVs benefits from the number of Pokemon in the US, it is not related to US. And the 151 attack is pretty good. Now let's see stack attack, which is 1 MP. Ultra Beast. Until the end of this Pokemon's first battle, after moving to the field, the blue attacks of your Shield type Pokemon, okay, are not lost from the effects of abilities or Z moves. So I was also right about the stack attack part, but I had only given this ability to all Ultra Beasts, and they have just changed it to Steel types. I don't know what will Rico think about it, as my ability prediction was quite right. The added damage and number of persistent runs of attacks effects of this Pokemon are additively increased for each Pokemon in the Ultra space. Okay, there is nothing which is more confusing than this ability in the game. Trick Room, so Rico was also right about the Trick Room part, and Gyro is also good as it is a 1 MP Pokemon, and I think its ability makes it deal a pretty good damage. Ultra Ball, the battle opening is way too. The blue is trash too, so it's just a defensive figure, all just like all 1 MP Pokemon which are defensive. Now let's have a look at other one. Where is X Steelix? I want to have a look at it before the Mega. Let's see Victory before. I know it has Fusion, Flare and Fusion Ball, but what are its ability? If this Pokemon is not affected by special condition, it may MP move over opposing non-flying type Pokemon on the field. This Pokemon may spin just once in battle on your turn. Okay, so the ability is quite like Celebi, but only for the non-flying type Pokemon part. And I feel very bad for Manaphy, as it is the only mythical Pokemon to have 1 MP, and while not even 2 MP, while all the other mythical Pokemons with the base 100 attacks are getting introduced as 3 MP and with the ability to pass through, which is insane. And Fusion Bolt, let's read the revised text. If this Pokemon is not affected by special condition, and if any of your other Pokemon on the field has Fusion Flare attack, exclude Pokemon knocked out by this. Okay, Weak Raid, which is a signature move from the main games, attaches an MP -1 marker to this Pokemon. Yeah, which is quite balanced, as 160 attack is too much for a 3 MP Pokemon, although it's a very small attack. Searing Shot, the battle opponent and this Pokemon is. What? Isn't Searing Shot the proper move on the Arcanine? I think they've messed up again. Now let's have a look at Steelix. The figure is looking like someone has released their wild dog. When this Pokemon moves from the bench, it may move to a point 1 step away from an entry point. Okay, so it's Empoleon with the better damage and better survivability. At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, you may move this Pokemon through an adjacent Pokemon to a point next to that Pokemon. If it does either of these things, you get done. Okay, I don't know if there was any point in buffing Empoleon if they had to release the way better figure in the same banner, and it is also a takeaway. Now let's see. Okay, the blue, it has 170 damage, which is insane. Rock Polish, until the end of your next turn, the white attacks of this Pokemon becomes gold attack. Wow, okay, no, it's trash. These kind of attacks only works if your opponents attack on you, or you attack them and they attack you in reverse. They attack you back. Takeaway is good, but it's so small, and it's also good because it can also take away 1 MP Pokemons, as this Steelix is 1 MP. Now let's have a look at the Mega Steelix. 180 high V-Slam. Okay, so okay, your steel type Pokemon and ground type Pokemon each deal +10 damage. Why this thing is written first when it's written usually in the end? This Pokemon cannot be surrounded by your opponent's Pokemon. What? At the start of your turn, instead of an MP move, this Pokemon may move through an adjacent Pokemon to a point 1 or 2 steps away from that Pokemon. Your turn ends. This Mega is quite OP. It has so much. It has too much damage, and if the opponent is foolish enough to not to cover his goal and covers it with 2 Pokemons, this can just take its goal. This Mega is OP. And combined with the Shame in land form, it can do a lot of things. And its attack Heavy Slam, which is also good. Rock Polish, okay, it will balance the wheel. Land Burst, the battle opponent and 1 level Pokemon directly behind it are knocked 1 step back and gain weight. So it's a Muddy Water with the different name, and it will be 3-star when evolved. So these new Pokemon were good, and I think I'm not forgetting any other one. Yeah, I've covered all of them. So that's all for this update, and I will be looking forward to the spring boosters, which are pretty good, as we will get 8 axes from them. And I hope they continue to do such things, like they had given us free boosts last month, and they're giving us 8 free axes this month, along with the 3 rainbow boosters from the monthly points. That's totally 11 axes for us. They had also increased the drop rate for the better or new figures. Wow, or combustion, get the fuck out of here. So that's all for this video, and this update was pretty good, and as many of you might know that steel type is my favorite type. I'm happy with the update. I'm just not happy that I cannot get these figures, but I will get them in future. So I will see you guys soon. Peace. Before I end this video, it's time for my 100 monthly point rainbow booster to open. Now let's see what trash X can it give me this time, just like all previous time. And a second Mewtwo. I don't even use my first one that much. So that's all for this video. I will see you guys soon. Peace.